thinking. Some say love is a fairy tale, and if that's the case, then I know that story very well.
Come on.
That's my place there. And if that's the case, then I know that story very well. For I am a witness of this love that doesn't exist, and plenty of times in my life I've ran into her evil twin. Her twin makes it feel as if it truly were, and if you're not careful, you can confuse the two and fall into the wrong her. Blinded by the perception of beauty and trust, slowly corrupting your heart with every moment that is touched. She's the reason monogamy is rarely seen, detrimental to every human being. I call it bittersweet. Sweet to the flesh, but bitter to the soul, cause we get lost in the eyes and we can never say no. Caught in the peach flavored words, cause to the human ear, those will be the sweetest words we've ever heard. And fairy tale love talks about a prince who saves the princess to make her his queen. Now think about it. Don't you see the similarities in John 3:16? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, and here you are looking for the one. If you read the word, it also confirms God's love in 1 John 4:9-11. It states that in this is love, not that we have loved God, but that he loved us and sent his son to be the propitiation of our sins. In other words, Jesus is your Prince Charming that traveled thousands of miles while you were too busy looking for Prince Charming. Jesus is standing near you waiting with open arms. Don't you see that all this time your Prince Charming was just a whisper away, waiting for you to accept his love, waiting for you to enter into his presence to cover you with his grace. Like I stated in my mixtape, why look for something already found? This urge to find love is a dangerous thing, and if you don't believe me, go read 2 Timothy, for he warns us to flee youthful passion and pursue righteousness. And it's hard to do that when this generation is filled with ratchetness. Rewind. Song of Solomon 8 adjures us to not stir or awaken. Whoa, excuse me. Rewind. Gotcha. The urge to find love is a dangerous thing, and if you don't believe me, go read 2 Timothy, for he warns us to flee youthful passion and pursue righteousness. And it's hard to do that when this generation is filled with ratchetness.
Come on.
Song of Solomon 8 adjures us to not stir or awaken love until it pleases, but people awaken love not because it pleases, but because it's pleasing. Sex is the objective, and the slogan is always use protection. Hebrews 13 states, and let the marriage bed be undefiled. And why so eager to run to the bed when you haven't even stepped foot down the aisle? Hebrews 13 states, and let the marriage bed be undefiled. And why so eager to rush to the bed when you haven't even stepped foot down the aisle? I hear guys say all the time, it's impossible to stay a virgin. I laugh because I'm 22, and to this day my V card is still stamped free. And at least I know until the day I drop to one knee and ask my girl to marry me, when I see her dressed in white, making a life commitment as her husband and she my wife. So I don't see the need to rush. I'd rather marry out of love, not out of lust. And that's another topic, but I'll save that for another day. Come on.